Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Knowledge for You. Today I am going to discuss the previous ecet questions of mathematics. This is the latest 2025 ecet question paper. So let's start. The first question is, if a is equals to 0, 1, minus 1, 0, and if a plus b whole square is equals to a, then b power 4 is equals to dash. So let's expand this by using a plus b whole square, that is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So here a square I square plus b square a square plus 2 into ab ai. So let's find out what is a square. Given matrix is a 0 1 minus 1 0. So multiply these two matrices. So this is a row and column. After multiplying, we'll get the answer minus 1 0 0 minus 1, which is equals to what? Minus I. That is identity matrix. If I take minus common, then we get 1 0 0 1, which is nothing but minus I. Now let's substitute here in this equation the value a square plus b square. In place of a square, substitute minus I. Then plus 2ab a into I. So here I have done the multiplication of a into I. A is the given matrix 0 1 minus 1 0, and I is the identity matrix 1 0 0 1. After multiplication, we have got the same matrix A. So I am substituting over here, that is a square. I square means after multiply anti-matrix 2 times, again we get I only. So a square I minus b square I plus 2ab. A into I becomes what? A only. Then we are taking common I here. Then we get a square minus b square I plus 2ab a. So from the given question, it is clear that it is given in the problem, that is a plus b whole square is equals to a. So after solving this a plus b whole square, we have got this. Substitute over here. Then we get a square minus b square I plus 2ab a equals to a. Now equating. So here we have the equals to. Now compare these two, left hand side with right hand side. So I coefficient we don't have here. So simply I can write here plus I into 0. So if I compare here, the I coefficient is 0. Here I coefficient is a square minus b square. Then after comparing, get a square minus b square is equals to 0. And 2ab, here a coefficient is 1. So 2ab is equals to 1. Then finally we get a square minus b square is equals to 0, means a square is equals to b square, then a equals to b, and 2ab is equals to 1. Since I have to find out what is b power 4, so b equals to a means substitute here, we get 2a square. A place, in a place we have to substitute b, then we get 2b square is equals to 1, then b square is equals to 1 by 2. From this, b power 4 is equals to 1 by 4. So this is the latest 2025 question paper of mathematics for computer science engineering. The next question is, if a is equals to cos theta sin theta 0 minus sin theta cos theta 0 0 0 1 equals to f of theta, then find a inverse. So whenever you find a inverse, nothing but simply we have to take the transpose of it and replace theta with minus theta. So then we get a inverse is equals to replace theta with minus theta, cos of minus theta, sin of minus theta 0. So I am putting in place of theta minus theta. Then we know that cos is the even function, so cos of minus theta is equals to cos theta only, but sin is the odd function, so sin of minus theta is equals to minus sin theta 0. So here we have what? Minus sin theta, we get minus into minus plus sin theta. Cos of minus theta is cos theta 0 0 0 1. So look at here. So if you compare with this one, then we got cos theta remains cos theta, but in place of sin theta we have got minus sin theta. So this is simply f of minus theta. So a inverse is equals to what? F of minus theta, one of the important problem. And the next question we have to perform the integration of 1 by 1 minus cos x dx. Then simply I am performing the rationalization, multiplying, dividing with 1 plus cos x by 1 plus cos x, then 1 plus cos x by this in form of 1 a minus b into a plus b. We get a square minus b square, that is 1 minus cos square x, which becomes 1 sin square x. So then writing separately, 1 by sin square x dx plus cos x by sin square x dx. 1 by sin square x dx becomes cos x square x. Cos x square x, that is integration of cos x square x dx plus integration of cot x cos x ds we get. The integration of cos x square x is minus cot x, and the integration of cot x and cosec x is minus cosecant x plus c. And the next question we have, find the maximum value of y is equals to x minus 1 whole square e power x is. So first, to find out the maximum or minimum value, first we have to differentiate it. Okay, so we are performing the first derivative here, that is u into v. So e power x into dv by dx plus v into this. Then the derivative of x minus 1 whole square is 2 into x minus 1 plus then x minus 1 whole square into derivative of e power x is e power x only. Then from these two I can take common e power x into x minus 1. Then here we left with 2 plus here we get x minus 1. Then e power x into x minus 1 and here we have 2 minus 1 is 1. So x plus 1 we get. This is the first derivative we get, and the critical points are if we equate with 0, if this equation is equated to 0, then we get the critical points are x is equals to 1 and x equals to minus 1. Let's find out the second derivative of this. The first derivative we have got e power x into x minus 1 x plus 1. This is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. We get a square minus b square, that is x square minus 1. So d square y by dx for the second derivative is e power x into this is u into derivative of this. So derivative of this is what, 2x plus x square minus 1 into derivative of e power x is e power x only. Again we are taking e power x common, then we get x square plus 2x minus 1 here. Now we are putting the critical point value for let's put x is equals to minus 1 here. Then we get e power minus 1 into minus 1 whole square is 1 minus 2 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 get cancelled. Then we're left with minus 2. So e power minus 1 into minus 2, which is less than 0. It is nothing but the maximum. The maximum occurs at x is equals to minus 1. Now substitute in the given question. That is y is equals to, this is the given question we have, x minus 1 whole square into e power x. Substitute x value here, minus 1 whole square into e power minus 1. We get minus 2 whole square into e power minus 1. Minus 2 whole square means 4 we get by e. So this is the maximum value we get. Okay, so this is the latest question paper of ecet, this 2025 for computer science engineering. So in future I will make a few more questions from ecet latest papers of the last 10 years. So go through my channel, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.